we're gonna be ranking every single Resident Evil game I've played. Dude, there's so many fucking Resident Evil games. As you can see, I have not played them all. I am missing a few of the crucial ones. Forgive me. There are just so fucking many. It is so difficult to try and play them all. Also, like, I don't know, man. The old ones, I don't know. They look a little jank. I don't know, man. Okay, look, don't get me wrong. I love the Resident Evil franchise. I am just not what's the word? A Resident Evil gooner, right? I know there are a lot of gooners out there just absolutely tugging their meat to Leon and Wesker. I'm not one of them, man. I'm not one of them. But I will say the Resident Evil franchise is an amazing fucking franchise, and I thought it'd be fun to just rank the ones that I've actually played. Nonetheless, I think I'm going to go. I think I'm gonna start right to left, right? I'm gonna start with OG Resident Evil 4 and then work my way to Resident Evil Resistance. All right. Starting out with OG Resident Evil 4, I know what you guys are thinking. Oh my god, he literally started with Peak. For me, I don't know. Dude, if I'm being totally honest, I never finished Resident Evil 4, OG Resident Evil 4, and dude, it's just primarily just I just didn't like it. I know what you're thinking. Wow, oh my god, throw him in a fire. Wait, hear me out. I played OG Resident Evil 4 on PlayStation 2. Right? Like, oh my god. I don't remember the exact year. I just know I played this game on PlayStation 2. My cousin gave it to me. I tried it out and I was fucking terrified. Maybe that's why I just didn't think it was good, because when I played this, I don't know. I didn't even have any ball hair. So it was very scary. I just didn't like it. So instead, I took that game out and I plopped in Hitman Blood Money or Bloodlines or some shit. I don't know. One of you guys can look it up. I thought that shit was so cool, dude. Being a fucking agent and just murdering people, every kid's dream. Yeah, this shit was just terrifying to me. I never got to beat it. So I don't know if I can rank it super high. If I'm ranking it as that same child, I gotta rank it pretty low, which I know a lot of you guys are like, oh my god, the atrocity. I think I'm just gonna put it at like 11, right? I'm gonna put it at 11, not at 14. I'm gonna leave a little bit of room because honestly, like I know how good of a game it is. I just never got a chance to finish it. RE Verse. I'm not. Is this crazy? If I'm being totally honest right now, the only thing that is like coursing through my brain is RE Verse worse than Resistance? If I'm being totally honest. Like, which one takes the worst fucking spot on this ranking? I think Resistance is gonna take the. Look, I know I said I'm gonna work my way all the way to Resistance, but like at the same time, like let's just get this fucking over with, right? RE versus Resistance was a total fucking dog shit. Or someone insert the fucking Rock meme where he's like, "This is the biggest pile of dog shit I've ever seen," or whatever the fuck. These games, I don't even think you can really call these Resident Evil. These are fucking just PvP deathmatch games where you can play as the Resident Evil character models. This was the dumbest fucking thing ever. I don't even know why these were created. Why did we waste money on these games when we could have had, I don't know, a remake of like one of the other ones or something? I don't know what the fuck we're doing. Nonetheless, Resident Evil Requiem. This is the latest release, just came out. I just beat it not too long ago. The game, not my wiener. Stop thinking like that. Anyways, if I'm being totally honest, this might be one of the best Resident Evils I've ever played. Amazing fucking story. A long fucking story. Oh man, this is gonna be a fucking toughie, bro. Oh my god. Anyone who has played this game knows it is such a toughie in where to rank it in the Resident Evil franchise. For me, personally, I think it's gotta be like top 3. Oh, fuck, man. It's gotta be top 3. I don't know where in the top 3 this is gonna be. Dude, this is so fucking difficult. Do I put it 3? Do I put it 2? I don't think this is number 1. I have a favorite that I know no one would even think of having it as their favorite, but it's just a favorite to me. I think I'm gonna go number two. I think this is like literally the second best Resident Evil I've like ever played. Like the whole gun fu with Leon dying was super fucking cool. I mean, I made a fucked up choice. Spoiler alert. But like just being able to swap between like first and third person and being able to go back after the game's finished and just like make a different choice. I thought that was like a super cool thing. Plus, like the game just looks so fucking great. They did so many like cinematic shots and like callbacks to the original, not to the original, but to the other Resident Evils that I just thought it was so fucking cool. For that reason, I think Requiem has to go number two, hands down. Resident Evil Biohazard. I recently played this one last year for the first time, which is kind of crazy because it's been out for a while. And honestly, I think, oh man, the only thing that holds this game back for me is the submarine section. I thought that was, oh my god, I almost quit the game because of the submarine section. I thought it was so fucking ass. Oh my god, dude. I still have like PTSD. And don't get me wrong, this is probably a skill issue. It definitely is a skill issue. I just couldn't find out where the fuck to go on the submarine near the end of the game. After you choose to pick between fucking Zoe and I can't remember her name. Boothang. We'll call her Boothang. Yeah, when you're playing as Boothang on the ship, that was the most annoying fucking thing I've ever played in a video game. I literally almost gave up. I ran up and down that fucking game, I ran up and down that ship so many times. I got so frustrated. But it is still overall a really great game. I don't know, man. I think I got to put like 7 out of like 5. I think I'm going to put 7 out of 5. I think that's a really good spot for Resident Evil Biohazard. Beautiful game. Resident Evil 8. If I'm being totally honest, Resident Evil 8 is the Resident Evil that kind of like got me like back into the series. After I played part 6, yeah, after I played part 6, I didn't play a Resident Evil till Resident Evil Village came out, which is kind of insane. It had been like almost a decade or something like that. And I don't know, man. I think it was just because of how Resident Evil 6 kind of turned out. But when I came back to Resident Evil 8 and played Resident Evil 8, bro, I thought it was fucking phenomenal. Oh my god, I thought it was such a good game. Like the graphics and everything and story. For that reason, I think I gotta put Resident Evil 8 at number 3, which is kind of nuts, right? Because like I know a lot of people think, okay, everyone thought it was great, but I don't think everyone thinks that it is anywhere near like top tier when it comes to like Resident Evil franchise games. But for me, honestly, like I had so much fun with it, and like it just being the game that brought me back to the series after so long, I gotta give it like extra fucking points for that. Because if I didn't come back to the series and play this, I wouldn't have probably played Requiem, or I wouldn't have like went back and really played a lot of these. So for that, I gotta give it. Like I said, this list is fucking biased to the bone. It's just what it is. Resident Evil 3. I'm not gonna say this game was bad. I think it was just so quick that it just didn't really give me that much. You know? Like I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna put this at like 7. It was good, but like I think I beat the game in like 3 hours or some shit like that. It kind of felt like it should have just been a DLC. Like I think Separate Ways Resident Evil 4 was fucking longer than Resident Evil 3. Like I don't know, man. And that might just be because I'm a slow player, or I guess I don't know. Resident Evil 3 was good. It just, I wouldn't say it was great. Resident Evil Revelations 1. Fuck. If I'm being honest, I really didn't like Revelations, bro. Like Revelations 1 just kind of felt like if there was a Resident Evil filler fucking game, I think Resident Evil Revelations would be it. I don't even think I ever finished it. I remember starting it. I remember the boat. I just can't like remember an ending. It was just so forgetful. Maybe just my brain wanted to forget it. I don't fucking know, dude. Resident Evil 2. Oh my god. I recently played this for the first time ever, which is kind of insane. I know. My thing the only thing that's like stuck in my brain is Resident Evil 2 better than Resident Evil 4, which I have over there at the end? That is such a fucking toughie, bro. Oh my god. Um, fuck, dude. I okay. I think overall I had more fun with Resident Evil 4. So for that, I think I'm gonna put Resident Evil 2 at 6, which I know a lot of people are fucking, I don't know, punching their partner at the fact that Resident Evil Biohazard is above Resident Evil 2. Honestly, I might switch that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch that because I do, just because fucking Biohazard had that one stupid ship, bro. And maybe if I picked the other person, maybe if I picked Zoe, maybe it would have been totally fucking different. But I didn't. I picked my boot thing for some fucking reason. And for that reason, I think Resident Evil 2 is better because I never had a single moment in Resident Evil 2 where I was like, oh my god, I want to rip my fucking eyeballs out. And I just had an overall great time. This is Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. This is crazy. This is going to I think make a lot of people mad. I think I have to make another switch. Bro, Operation Raccoon City was a game where you played as like basically the bad guys. You were like these almost like anti-heroes, I guess you could say. Okay, anti-hero is probably a stretch, but you were playing as the bad guys, completing operations. And this was like if I remember, a like 4-player co-op game where each character had their own different abilities. But like, I just remember playing like the PvP, and the PvP being so fun and different and new and crazy for its time, having like the ability to just go invis and do like these crazy like Splinter Cell-esque assassinations, which I know what you're thinking. Wow, you just said the game felt like you were playing Splinter Cell, not a Resident Evil. I don't know. This was the first game where you were actually able to kill fucking Leon, which was kind of cool. Or Claire. You were able to kill Leon or Claire. And that is why this game is just like dead to a lot of people, because they just love those characters so much, you know, gooners. But like for me, I thought it was like really fucking cool. You having the ability to actually kill the hero of the game was just different, bro. No other Resident Evil had that, at least to my knowledge. So for that, I just loved how unique it was, and I personally, I just had fun with it. So that's why I put it at 7. It's so much better than Resident Evil 3. I don't care what anyone says. Resident Evil Revelations 2. This was kind of a weird episodic game. You're kind of going through one long story, but you're playing it in literal episodes. This wasn't bad. The story wasn't bad. I just think this style of Resident Evil was not it. My thing is it worse than Resident Evil 6? Yeah, I think it's worse. Like, okay, don't get me wrong. I know what you're thinking. Wow, you actually had to fucking think about that? Yes, only because Resident Evil Revelations 2 is like, okay, the way the structure of the game doesn't feel like very Resident Evil-esque, right? Because it's like episodic and stuff. But at the same time, Resident Evil 6 is kind of the same way. It feels like very like episodic. It isn't, but like it feels very episodic. And then Resident Evil 6 kind of just feels like some like action fucking shooter game. Like there's no horror in Resident Evil 6. There's still some horror aspect in Revelations. So is 6 worse than 2? You know? Like maybe, yeah, I don't know, man. I think Resident Evil 6 is worse than Revelations 2. Resident Evil 5. Now, if you recall, I said I had a favorite Resident Evil, and that is Resident Evil 5. I have replayed Resident Evil 5 at least like 7 fucking times, which doesn't sound like a lot, but for me, that is a lot. Dude, I've gotten every single collectible. I've done every single thing that you could possibly do in this game. It is just like when you think about OG, like just like fun and like just like I don't know, like as a young kid, this game scary as shit, bro. When you're in like the shanty town and the fucking chainsaw guy comes out, oh my god, I was so terrified. I remember when I played the demo of Resident Evil 5, like before it even came out on like the Xbox 360, they had a demo for it. I remember playing the demo, and right after you kill the guy with the chainsaw, the demo ends, bro. Oh my god, like I played this game so fucking much as a child, and it's just like it's so beloved to me just for like nostalgia's sake. I recently went back and played it again on stream just last year, and it was still beautiful nostalgia. I went back and actually completed the DLCs, which I had never did before, the Lost in Nightmares, and I can't exactly remember the other one. Just like slipping my mind right now. Either way, I went back and played not only the game, but I played the DLCs as well, and I had such an amazing time. It just like it's a game where like you really don't have to try. Is there that much horror? No, but it is still pretty intense. It's a great time to just play with a friend. It's a fucking amazing co-op experience. One of the best co-op games I've ever played in my life. I absolutely recommend it to anyone. I wish they would have remastered part 5, but I mean, let's be honest, we kind of know why they can't. But either way, the game still absolutely holds up. Still an amazing time, and for that, dude, it's just part 1 because it's just so dear to my heart. And we have Resident Evil 4, the remake. Since I never got a chance to beat part 4, the OG, when this came out and was remastered and everyone was going crazy, I got so happy because I was like, oh my god, I have a chance to right a wrong. And I recently went and played the Separate Ways DLC as Ada, and dude, that shit was fucking amazing. This game was absolutely insane. I almost like feel so like, I don't know. I regret not finishing it back then, but I mean, I was a kid. Shit was scary. Agent 47 just felt a lot funner at the time. Either way. And yeah, that's it, ladies and gents. 5, 9, 8, 4, 2, 7, Raccoon City 3, Revelations 2, Resident Evil 6, OG 4, Revelations, Reverse. And I mean, like, I don't even think anyone really likes to talk about these games, bro, because these are just so shit. Nonetheless, I know everyone and their mother is going to have a different opinion and say my list is not valid at all, and I should just, I don't know, delete the fucking video. But if you actually watch the video, thank you for watching the video, and let me know down below in the comment section what you would put in your rankings.
He's yapping in the fog, never lost for words. Looping like a legend, though it's all a blur. Content so crisp, even when he's late. Imposter games, chaotic but great. Where's